Statement of results at the conclusion of the count for North East Somerset constituency. As the acting returning officer for the election to the parliamentary constituency of North East Somerset on Thursday, the 8th of June 2017, I hereby certify that the total number of ballot papers at the conclusion of this count is 53,147. The turnout in this constituency is 75.88%. The total number of votes given for each of the candidates is as follows. Calverley, Sarah Claire Roth. Green Party, 1,245. Hughes, Sean, Independent, 588. Moss, Robin, Labour Party, 18,757. Rees-Mogg, Jacob William, the Conservative Party candidate, 28,992. Rigby, Manda, Liberal Democrats, 4,461. The total number of votes was 54,043. The number of ballot papers rejected at the count is as follows. Wanted official mark, 1. Voting for more than one candidate, 22. Voting, writing or mark by which the voter could be identified, 2. And unmarked or void for uncertainty, 79. The total number of rejected ballot papers are 104. I thereby declare that Jacob William Rees-Mogg has been duly elected.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, may I begin by thanking the acting returning officer. We are considerably earlier than we were last time. This has been a model of an efficiently run count, so thank you to her and her team. But a great thank you to my fellow candidates. The tone of this campaign in North East Somerset has been one of strong competitiveness but friendliness. I'd particularly like to thank Robin for the Labour Party's campaign, which was done in a very different spirit from before, and I notice a better spirit of campaign put his vote up, so I hope if he stands again he probably goes back to a bad spirit, because it was so good for him this time. And Mandy, who told me she herself she's taken my seat, which is very splendid, and we had a really good-tempered campaign with Sally from the Greens, and an independent candidate. It's hard to stand as an independent candidate and shows a real commitment to the local community, so I want to say thank you to all of them. To my terrific team, my agent Margaret Brewer, my family who played a leading part in this campaign. Indeed, I'm borrowing my son's rosette, which is even bigger than my own, just to make it clear that I am the Conservative Party candidate. So everybody who worked and helped to get me re-elected. It has been a most fascinating cephalological evening for us, with results coming in from all over the country of a most unexpected kind. The Conservative and Unionists doing very well in Scotland, but less well in London. We will be able to pore over this tomorrow morning as we go through all the newspapers and all the intricacies of the results. But tonight it's an opportunity just to say thank you and to say what a real honour it is to have the opportunity to continue to serve the people of North East Somerset, and for the vote of confidence they have given to me personally and to the Conservative Party to allow me to do that. It is a real privilege, and I will do my best to live up to their expectations. So thank you all very much indeed.
I'd like to thank the acting returning officer, the police and staff for a very well conducted and, as Jacob said, an early finish to this evening. I'd also like to thank, and especially thank, my wonderful team. From a standing start when the election was surprisingly announced only 5 weeks ago, the inspiring, passionate, energetic way that they have run this campaign has been made it an honour and a privilege to be the Labour Party candidate, and I think we can be proud of the result we have achieved from where we were a couple of years ago. Would like to mention names, but there are just too many, and of course you miss somebody out if you do that. I'd also like to thank my fellow candidates. I think, as Jacob referred to, we very deliberately concentrated on the policies and the differences and the different vision of the UK that we have, and the debates and all the discussion was around that. Particularly like to thank Amanda and Sally. I know that their vote is looking quite low in this election, but that is very clearly because with a first past the posts election in a multi-party democracy, I know that many Greens and many Lib Dems decided to lend Labour their votes. And I have to say, look forward to seeing you all again in October, I guess. Because the election that didn't have to be called in order for a strong and stable government has blown up spectacularly in the Conservatives' faces. It will be interesting to see where the next few months go. But all I can say is, when the election comes in a few months' time, you won't be able to spring a surprise on us next time. We will be ready and be prepared, and we will get a different result. So this is the election of 2017, but probably something like 1974, it'll end up historically being the June election of 2017, because I don't think we've seen the end of political campaigning this year. Finally, and last and not least, I said I wouldn't mention any names, but I have to thank my wife Angie. Yes. It's, if we ever claim it's tough to be a candidate, I'd imagine it's even tougher to have to live with